Al Jazeera Podcasts.
I'm David Enders, and this is The Take. As Israel's war on Gaza, Lebanon, and Syria continues, we're coming to you on Sundays with a weekly roundup. This week, after a ceasefire that began on Friday, many Palestinians in Gaza are going home as both sides wait for an expected release of prisoners and captives. It is day 737 of the war on Gaza, where more than 67,000 Palestinians have been killed. Palestinians continued this weekend to return to Gaza's city, where nearly 1 million people had fled an Israeli offensive that began last month. Al Jazeera's Hani Mahmoud spoke with some of them.
I've been walking for the past 45 minutes, and I'm telling you, every meter that I walked through, I could see the sign of life that was here. The charred signboard of a pharmacy, the bicycle that was tangling from the rubble. This is the closest area to the agreed upon withdrawal line, where Palestinians displaced from their own homes are unable to get to that part of the eastern part of Gaza City. We are right on Al-Jala Road, one of Gaza's main lifelines, a busy street that used to be filled with many of the shops, the apartment blocks, and the residential clusters full of life has just turned into a vast field of rubble.
I'm still alive. I've been working for 50 years. I built this house. The house is gone. I had a son who stayed here to secure it in case the Israelis leave. But my son is missing. Where is he? I have no idea. Both my son and house are gone. There's nothing to live for, but I will stay alive.
This is not just about destruction. This is dismantling civilian life as a whole for Palestinians.
In Zuwaydah, in the central Gaza Strip, Al Jazeera correspondent Hind Khoudary said that while many people were returning home, some were waiting to see whether the pause in Israel's war would really continue.
Some Palestinians are saying that they are not ready to confront the fact that they lost their neighborhoods, they lost their houses, and they're also waiting for the 72 hours to end to see if this ceasefire is going to make it till the end or if something else is going to happen. But again, Palestinians are enjoying this calm, no airstrikes, no explosions, no drones. We're seeing children right now playing in the streets during night hours and during dark. There's no fear that there will be an airstrike in any moment. We're seeing this relief among Palestinians. They know that they lost everything. They need to start from scratch. But again, they know that the journey is tiring. Yes, the war ended, but the new war started among every Palestinian family. Some need treatment abroad. Some need to find a place. Most of Palestinian families are now homeless, scattered around the streets, either in the south, the middle, or even the Gaza City and in the north. So yes, ceasefire, no explosions, but the suffering continues. Palestinians are struggling to find shelter, struggling to find their houses, and also they're struggling to feed themselves, as we did not see any humanitarian aid coming in the way it came in during January, during the first ceasefire.
The ceasefire brings renewed hope that much-needed aid will be entering Gaza and will be safely distributed. Al Jazeera's Tareq Azzoum filed this report on Saturday from a dismantled site belonging to the US-backed Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, or GHF, which took over most of the aid distribution in Gaza in May.
The foundation itself has dismantled the site here in order to completely deliver the responsibility of delivering aid supplies to the United Nations and its affiliated agencies. And once we were touring here, we found the remnants of the Israeli military munition that used to attack Palestinians who were seeking aid in the site. We can see right now the remnants of sound grenades and few bullets that have been used to shoot people who were trying to reach the site to getting aid. And for many Palestinians, they have described these sites to be completely death traps. And according to initial medical reports, we are talking about over 2,600 Palestinians have been killed near the controversial Gaza Humanitarian Foundation 8 centers, and over 19,000 others were wounded. This mechanism has been really triggering huge level of criticism among international humanitarian actors, describing it to be very humiliating. And for now, there is a huge shift in the policy of delivering aid supplies, as the United Nations will be responsible in cooperation with the International Committee of the Red Cross to deliver much needed humanitarian supplies during the first phase of the ceasefire deal.
And that's The Take for Sunday, October 12. Please join us again tomorrow. This episode was produced by me, David Enders. Our sound designer is Alex Roldan. Alexandra Locke is The Take's executive producer, and Ney Alvarez is Al Jazeera's head of audio.